Hey guys, so recently a few things have surfaced on the net. And before I begin, those who don't know, Colin Trevorrow was supposed to be the director for episode 9. However, due to creative differences, he was let go by Disney, who rehired JJ Abrams to finish off the Skywalker saga in 9, which begins shooting in July. So that's pretty exciting. Now, contractually, the reason Colin was let go was never known. Until now, apparently. Someone on the inside, allegedly, and I can't stress that enough, went to Reddit to explain just why he was fired from the project. While it is Reddit, it makes a lot of sense with everything that Mark Hamill has said about him and how he wanted Luke to go. I'll link the YouTube video in the description below so you guys can see his interview talking about Colin and everything that they had in mind. This person, who claims to know why Colin was fired, said this: "There were two key things Trevorrow wanted to be changed, and they were not minor. These two things have been known for a while around Disney. Firstly, he wanted Luke to still be alive in episode 9. He strongly disagreed with killing Luke off in 8 when he had just been reintroduced. Luke and Leia were to be a pivotal part of his script, with Leia's Force affinity revealed in a much more brother-sister way that was apparently going to be beautiful and tragic. Mark Hamill loved it. We were on the same page," Mark Hamill has said about Trevorrow's storyline. However, Kennedy and Johnson wanted Luke dead, period. Second, he wanted Snoke to live, as his backstory was to be more discussed. Fisher dying scuttled his original plan for the Leia Force affinity reveal, of course, but he still needed Luke alive for the story that he wanted to tell, to end the trilogy properly. More of a Luke handing off the baton to Rey and a Luke walking off into the sunset idea in the last film, rather than Luke dying in 8. They refused, he argued, they fired him. Colin has then gone to Twitter and made this post about Jurassic Park, making what could be seen as a kind of stab at Disney, saying that the new JP movies are for a new generation, but not at the expense of the old fandom, as they made the films what it is today. Now, Mark Hamill himself, as you'll see in the interview that I'll link below, has said this as well. "I had discussions with Colin. I was very excited because we were on the same page in terms of where we wanted to go and how we wanted to see Luke in a way that we have never seen him before, even in this current version. But I don't know what went on. I don't want to know because there is no upside to that story. I like all those people. I like Kathy, I like Lawrence Kasdan, and all the people involved in that decision. But sometimes ignorance is bliss." Now, Mark was also promised a scene in The Force Awakens that had him meditating with massive boulders revolving around him. However, it was later cut and then promised to him by Ryan for episode 8. But we also never got that either, as he was cut off from the Force for the entire film. So maybe it'll be in a deleted scene or something, maybe in the Blu-ray version or whatever's coming out. I'm not really sure what to expect at this point and all those bonus scenes that we'll get. Mark was pretty disgruntled that he didn't get that scene with the floating boulders, but hey, that's what happens, I guess. So what do you guys think of Colin's version of how he wanted episode 8 to end to open things up for 9? I personally would have loved to have seen this version. It would have been really cool, but hey, that's the way the dice rolls sometimes. Thanks for watching this episode, everyone. I'm still working on the animated fan fiction to The Last Jedi. I hope you are all having an awesome day today, and I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
the Force will be with you always.
Fulfill your destiny.